We are once again welcome to grade 11 accountancy class. So we are discussing the special purpose book, isn't it? So previous sessions we discussed the cash book under the special purpose book. Different types of cash book. One is single column cash book, then double column cash book, then petty cash book. Now we are going to discuss very important one, purchase book. So purchase book is coming under special purpose book. So why we are going to prepare purchase book? What is the reason behind? Mostly the purchase book whenever going to record credit transaction of purchases. Okay, that's not very important meaning here. Because the more suppliers were dealing for goods on credit purchases, we want to maintain separate book. We can't do in a main book. For that, we are going to prepare special purpose book. See here, under the special purpose books, now we are going to see purchase book. So what is the meaning of purchase book here? See here, purchase book records all credit purchases of goods. So we are going to record only the credit purchase of goods, not cash transaction. Only credit transaction. Okay. So that's what here the goods in which the enterprises deals in. For example, you are dealing in computer business. So any computer going to deal for credit purchases, you want to maintain purchase book. Similarly, suppose we are going to discuss, we are going to do some other business, for example, dealing with real estate business. Okay. So real estate also, we can deal with what? We have to maintain the purchase book and whenever credit transaction. They will pay later on, correct? Then, according to our type of business, especially for goods purchased only, we are going to create purchase book. Here, no question of purchase of assets. Now, let me see now. So, what is the important one? As a purchase book, records all credit purchases of goods. That is very important point. Maybe credit purchases or credit transaction. Dealing with the goods in which the enterprise deals in, according to the goods dealt by the different enterprises. Thereafter, here, very important one, as a cash purchases. Thereafter, any purchases of assets may be cash or credit. Any purchases of assets may be cash or credit. Thereafter, very important, purchase of stationery or for office use, for cash and credit, not recorded in purchase book. So three information very important. We are not going to record in purchase book. One is cash purchases. Second one, purchase of asset, maybe cash or credit. Third one, any stationery purchase for office use, maybe cash and credit. Here, very important meaning here, as a purchase book according to the purchase of stationery. Suppose your main business is purchase of stationery, you can create purchase book. That's what here, very important point. Goods in which the enterprise deals in. As a office use, when you purchase for stationery, for credit, you can't write in a purchase book. That's why very important meaning here. Purchase of stationery for office use. This word is very important. Office use for cash or credit. Maybe our discussion on credit, not recorded in purchase book. Suppose you are dealing in a stationery shop, that time you can maintain purchase book because your main business is stationery business, correct? But coming for the office use, suppose you are running a company for office use like purchase of paper or other stationery notebook like that, you have to write in a separate, not in a purchase book. So that you can't record in a purchase book. That's why it's very important thing. As a cash purchases, one, thereafter purchase of assets may be cash or credit. Thereafter, any purchase of stationery for office use, maybe for cash and credit, not recorded in purchase book. That is a very important point you have to keep in your mind. Then, this book is prepared. How? On the basis of invoices. Supplier raised invoices, now you are going to prepare on the basis of date wise. So what you purchased according to date wise. Purchases of basis of invoices or bills received by the firm from the suppliers of the goods with the amount net of trade discount. Very important. Here what's the meaning of trade discount? Nothing but quantity discount. Here what is the meaning of trade discount? We already discussed in source of document under that, correct? Here trade discount means what? Any bulk purchases from the supplier offering you a trade discount for more purchases. They will encourage you to buy more. Then supplier give you trade discount. Here other meaning, what do you mean by cash discount? Whenever your immediate payment, we will get cash discount. So cash discount is different, trade discount is different. So here, very very important point. After whatever the amount you purchase from the supplier on credit basis, you are going to direct trade discount. Maybe it is called quantity discount. So trade discount is nothing but bulk purchases. Any supplier, you are going to buy any bulk purchases from the supplier offering you trade discount or nothing but quantity discount. Okay, that's very very important meaning. Then the purchase book also name, other name is what? Maybe we can call invoice book or bought book or purchase day book or purchase journal or suppliers journal. Okay, so different names we can call as a purchase book, as invoice book or bought book or purchase day book or purchase journal and suppliers journal. You understood? That's what we can also call different name, not only purchase book. Thereafter, the format of purchase book is very very important. See here the date when you are going to buy on credit transaction as a from the supplier. So date and particulars of the suppliers account to be credited. So usually our supplier account is credited when you are going to buy purchases. What is the entry for purchases on credit purchases? Purchases account to suppliers account. That's what you have to mention. The particulars of the suppliers. So what you are going to buy. Then the invoice number. Here we can write description of the goods. So what are the goods you are going to buy? Description of the goods here and supplier name. Under supplier name, you are going to mention what are the things going to buy from the particular supplier. Then you want to mention the invoice number. Here ledger folio, where you are going to post later on, you are going to post which page number, particular supplier, ledger folio. Then details. Here only you have to mention whatever your purchase of quantity less any trade discount. Correct. Here trade discount or quantity discount you want to mention here. So outer column you will get total amount. That's what the format of our purchase book. Okay, asset date, particulars of suppliers. Here you want to mention the supplier name. Under that, purchase of description of goods, what you are going to buy, the details you have to mention here. For each quantity, rate, number of quantity into rate. Thereafter, invoice number, ledger folio. Details here you have mentioned detailedly. What are your total amount, less trade discount, any trade discount, supplier offering, that you are going to deduct from this amount details. Want to mention here clearly. So outer column, we can say total amount. Okay, now let's see how the purchase book going to be recorded. Okay, so just to see the format of purchase book and different names of purchase book also. Now let's see the format of purchase book. Written clearly, see here as a purchase book. Date, particulars, invoice number, ledger folio, details, total amount. Now take the NCERT book, page number 126. I mentioned here, page number 126. See that previous page they given Kaniga Traders. Okay, consider the following details obtained from Miss Kaniga Traders and observe how the entries are recorded in the purchase journal. See in your book they given just the total details, correct? See the down of the information they given. See date details. August 4, 2017. Likewise they given August 4, 10, 18, 26, 29. So thereafter they given the what is how much you are purchased from Nima Electronics, the total amount. Now let's see how you are going to arrive the total amount. Okay, one by one. Okay, now take your NCERT book. Then you see this video, then able to understand. Okay, so what is the first transaction? See August 4, 2017. Okay, so 2017 August 4. So what is the entry? What is the details they given? Details, see, purchased from Mrs. Nima Electronics. Bracket they mention invoice number 3250, 20 mini size TV at the rate of 2000 per piece. Then 15 tape recorders at the rate of 12,500 per piece. They given trade discount on all items at 20%. Now let's see how we are going to write. Okay, first one you have to write what is the name of the company? Nima Electronics. Okay, you have to write Nima Electronics. Okay. So Nima Electronics. Invoice number they given very clearly. What is the invoice number? Invoice number you have to mention what is that 3250 here. 3250. Okay. Thereafter they given the details. 20 mini size TV. You have to write. See here you have to underline 20 mini size TV. Okay, at the rate of 2000 per piece. Okay, so we have to write where 20 2000 you have to write here how much? Totally 40,000, correct? 40,000. So each mini TV 2000. So 20 mini size TV how much? 20 into 2000 totally 40,000. Okay, that is the amount you got it. Then see next one 15 tape recorders at the rate of 12,000 per piece. Okay, so you have to write what? 15 tape recorders. Tape recorders at the rate of 12,500 per piece. So you have to multiply 15 into 12,500. So how much you get it? Okay, you have to multiply. See here, this will show you 12,500 into 15. Okay, so 0 0 5 15s are 75. So 5 75 5. So 7 you have to carry over. Okay, 2 15 are 30. 30 plus 7 37. So 3 carry over. Okay, then 1 5s are 5. 5 plus 2 15s are 30. So 0 0. 5 15s are 75. So 5 7 carry over. 2 into 15 30. 30 37. 7 3 carry over. So 1 15 are 15. 15 plus 3 18. So what is the total value? 1,87,500. Okay. So you have to write it here. 1,87,500. Okay. So then they given what trade discount. So whatever total, what is the total here? Here 0, 0, 5, 7, 8 plus 4, 12, 1. So 2,27,500. Okay. That is the amount you can got it. 2,27,500. Now we are going to do what? Less trade discount. See, less trade discount. Trade discount, how much is they given? 20% for all items, correct? That's what? You have to write what? 2,27,500 into 20 by 100. So how you will get it? So just multiply by 2. So 5. So here 0 cancel. Here also. So here 22,750 into 2. Okay. So how much you get it? Totally around 45,500. Let's see. See here. 2, 2, 7, 5, 0 into 2. Okay. So this 0 cancel. This 0 cancel. So 22,750 into 2. 0. 5 2s are 10. 1. 7 2s are 14, 15, 1, 2 2s are 4, 5, 2 2s are 4. So how much? 45,500 are going to deduct. Okay, so 45, see 45,500. So you are going to deduct outer column. How? See here 0, so 0, 5, 5, 0, thereafter 7 minus 5, 2. So here we consider 12 minus 4, 8. So totally how much? 12 minus 4, 8. So balance 1. So 1,82,000. You understood now? Now this one we purchased. So multiplication and cancellation of the discount is very, very important. So that was should be very careful. You can write here discount here itself. You can do like this also. Okay. Now understood from the August 4 Nima Electronics 20 mini size TV 2000 per piece 40,000. Thereafter 15 tape recorders at 12,500, 1,97,500. So you wanted totally 2,27,500. From that, just trade discount from the 2,27,500, how much? 20%. You get it 45,500. So finally, you want to mention in a purchase bill how much? 1,82,000. Now go for the next one. August 10. Bought from Pawan Electronics, invoice number 8260, 10 video cassettes at the rate of 150 per piece. Thereafter, 20 tape recorders at the rate of 1,650 per piece. Trade discount 10% on purchases they given. Now we are going to do, okay, then August 10. Okay, so August 10. August 10. The name of the supplier is what? Pawan Electronics. You have to write. Pawan Electronics. Okay, Pawan Electronics, you have to underline. So what is the invoice number? Invoice number 8260. So what you are going to buy? 10 video cassettes. Okay, you have to write 10 video cassettes at the rate of 150. So you have to mention currency value, very important. The rate of 150 per piece. So you have to multiply 10 into 150. So as you know how much? 1,500. That's what you are going to write outer column here. 1,500. Okay. Thereafter 20 tape recorders. See here, 20 tape recorders. 20 tape recorders at the rate of how much? 1,650 per piece. So you have to multiply 20 into, so just see 1,650 into 20. So how much? 0, 0, 5 2s are 10, 1, 6 is 12, plus 1 13, 1, 1 into 2 plus 1. Right? 33,000. You are going to buy how much? 33,000. Okay. So 33,000. Okay. Thereafter, are going to do this. What? Trade discount. Trade discount. How much for this value? Correct? What's the total value now? 34,500. 34,500. Pay discount how much? 34,500 into 10%. Isn't it? So 10 by 100. Now you want to simplify here itself. Okay. 1 0 here, 1 0 here. So how much you are going to deduct? 3,450. Very easy one. Okay. 3,450. So what is our final answer? When you deduct from this, you will get 31,050. Okay. So you are going to minus 31,050. Okay. Now second is over. Now next one. What is that? August 18. Okay, now go for the August 18. Here, so August 18. So what is the name of the person? Again, Northern Electronics. Purchaser from Northern Electronics. Invoice number 4256. You have to write 4256. What is the discussion? 15 Northern stereos, 4,000 per piece, isn't it? So 15 15 Northern Steelios at the rate of 4,000 per piece. So how much? Maybe 60,000, correct? 4,000. So 15 stereos at the rate of 4,000. 15 into 4, 60. So 60,000, isn't it? So how much? It is 60,000. 60,000. We have taken it here. Okay. Thereafter, next one is what? 20 Northern color TV. 20 here. But underline this. 20 Northern color T at the rate of 14,500 per piece. Okay, so 20 into 14,500. How you are going to calculate? 14,500 into 20. Now low speed. So 0, 0, here 0, 0, 5 2s are 10. So 1. 4 2s are 8, plus 1 9. 1 2s are 2. So how much? Naturally coming under 2,90,000. Okay. So 2,90,000. So what's the total now? We're going to do now trade discount. How much they given? 12.5%. Okay. So trade discount. Less trade discount. How much? Total 3,50,000, isn't it? Yes. So 3,50,000. Okay. For 3,50,000, trade discount is how much? 12.5% into 12.5 by 100. Okay. So once you simplify this, you will get how much? 43,750. Okay. So accordingly, just you cancel this 20, multiply by 3,500 into 12.5, you get how much? 43,750. 43,750. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. See, 3,520 taken into 1 multiplied by 12.5. So I will get it the answer. Accordingly, you have to be correct. You get the 43,750. For mathematical, here multiplication is very, very important, reduction very important, addition very important. So now see what is the outer column net amount. When you deduct 3,50,000 minus 43,750, you will get 3,06,250. 3,06,250. Alright. Now check it in your book also. Total amount. See, books of Kaniga Traders, under that they given Nima Electronics, 1,82,000. Thereafter Pawan Electronics, 31,050. Now Northern Electronics, 3,06,250. This details it is not there. They given directly total amount. Okay. That's what now we are going to do. Now thereafter I will continue here. Okay. Anyway, amount is in here. You understood now how you got it 1,82,000 and 31,050. Now let's see further discussion. So I will clean it next one. Next date is what? 26. Correct. So I here change it 26. Same Nima Electronics only. Okay. So here Nima Electronics. Just I will clean it here only. Nima Electronics. Okay. Date is 26. Continuation. It's a continuation. I am continually doing. Name me August 26. Okay. Purchase from Nima Electronics. Invoice number 42. Invoice number 3294. 3294. Okay, 3294. So 3294. So what is the 10 mini size TV? Correct. Same. 10 mini size TV at the rate of 1000. Earlier 2000, now 1000. Correct. At the rate of 1000. Okay. So 1000. Thereafter, 5 color TV. Okay. First I'll finish this. 10 mini size TV. Correct. 10 mini size TV at the rate of 1000 per piece. How much it will come? It may be 10 into 1000. It coming under 10,000. Okay. 10,000. Thereafter, next one is 5 color TV at the rate of 12,500. Not tape recorder, 5 color TV. Correct? 5 color TV. 5 color TV at the rate of 12,500 per piece. So how much you will get it? Okay. So 5 into 12,500 maybe it will come 62,500. Okay. So 62,500. So what is the total here? Naturally 72,500. Here I clean it here. Okay. So trade discount they given how much? 20%. Okay. Amount will be varied. See here they given trade discount 20%. Okay. 5 into 12,500 get it 62,500. So total becomes 72,500. Now 72,500. We get 20%. How much? Same manner 10 here cancel it. Here I cancel it. 7250 into 2. So I will get it. What's the discount value? Discount value may be 14,500. Okay. So 14,500. We will get how much? 0, 0, 0. Then 12 minus 4, 8. Okay. So 6 minus 1, 5. So in your book, it is wrong. Please kindly change it. That is not 54,000. It is 58,000. Okay. That is very, very important one for the August 26. Okay. It is not 54 in your book. You check it. August 26, 3294 invoice number. They have mentioned how much? It is not 54. It is coming under 58,000. You please kindly change it. Now the final one. August 29. Again, who? Pawan Electronics. Okay. This I clean it. It goes up to here. So date is August 29, isn't it? So August 29. So August 29. Pawan Electronics. How much you got? 21 video cassettes, correct? So 21 video cassettes. Okay, 21 video cassettes. 20 video cassettes. 20 video cassettes at the rate of 150 per piece. So as you know, easily out. 0, 0. It is 33,000, correct? So here I change it. So 20 videos at the rate of 150, how much? 3,000. Okay. See here, 0, here 0, 215 or 30. Okay. Thereafter, next one finally, 25 tape recorders. So 25 tape recorders. Tape recorders. At the rate of 1,600. It is not. Okay. 1,600. So how much you will get? 25 into 1,600. You will get it how much? Exactly 40,000. Correct? 25 into 1,600. Here I can clearly. Okay. 25 at the rate of 1,600. So you get it how much totally is coming under around 40,000, isn't it? 25 into 1,600, 40,000. Okay. Now total is 43,000. So what is our trade discount? The given trade discount how much? 10%. So they usually given 10%. So I will change it here. Trade discount is 10%. So 43,000 into 10%. So same manner. Here 1 0, I cancel it. Here 1 0. So naturally how much? 4,300. So what is my outer column? 43,000 minus 4,300. I will get it 38,700. 38,700. You understood? That's what our continuation. Now, see in your book now, only the mistake from what? Nima Electronics, August 26. Remaining thing, see, you check it in your book. It is not 6,12,000. It is 6,16,000. Now you will see. Now I clean it. Okay, now understood. So continuation. Now you know what is our total. Just I clean it here. You understand now. This is what your final transaction. Existing one. Finally, what is the running total for our purchase book? Now see how we done it. So whatever the details here, our date is here. Then one more thing here. I want to mention invoice number 8261. Correct? 8261. That is very important. 8281. That is our own electronics. So finally, we done it everything. Now what is the total? Total comes to 6,16,000. See in your book, it is not 6,12,000. So total is what? 6,16,000. That's what your total. Okay. From the total, you have to write what? That is called, so very important, that is called your purchases account transfer. Correct? August 31, end of the month. You want to transfer where? Purchases account, this amount. Purchases account. So this total, we are going to transfer which account? Purchases account. Okay, that's what they are given in your book details. In your book they are given only this amount all. They are not given the breakup. But you have to write like this in your purchase book detailedly. So whatever the name of the supplier, thereafter our details recorded, what is the total multiplication, description amount, number of articles into piece rate, then you are going to deduct everywhere available trade discount. So very important thing here, don't consider any purchase of asset, then any cash purchases. Finally, any purchase of stationery for office use, maybe cash or credit, you are not going to record in our purchase book. Now understood how you are going to do purchase book. Now we will continue for the same thing, how it will be appear on running account. Just to see that, now we will continue the same manner in our discussion. How we are going to record in our each supplier account. So now see, after the completion of the purchase book, how you are going to enter, how in the books of Kanishka Electronics, maybe Kanishka Electronics, how you are going to write as a purchase account and different suppliers account. See, in your book already it is there, inside the book just to see. So as you open the books of Kanishka Electronics under purchase account, already you know this is our purchase book total. Okay, that's why I am not clean it, I shown for you understanding. It is not 6,12,000 in your book. We change it. It is 6,16,000. Okay. How you have to write? So date, you know, August 31st. So how you are going to write? So in the book they given very clearly. See the purchase book. Page number 127. When you see that, you can understood. So how you have to write? To sundries as per purchase book. To sundries. To sundries as per purchase book. How much? 6,16,000. 6,16,000. Here, what is the meaning of sundries? So that is the total amount of the different suppliers. Correct. They are dealing with how many suppliers? Maybe maximum one. Pawan Electronics, Northern Electronics. Correct. So the 2 or 3 different suppliers collectively call the total amount of purchases. That's why we're going to write 2 sundries as per purchase book. Sundries is the total of this amount. Correct. That's what the meaning. Sundries. Total of the suppliers purchased during the month of August 31st. We are going to write in a purchase account in the debit side. Correct. Purchase account 2 sundries as per purchase book 6,16,000. That's why for our credit purchases are going to write separately in a purchase book, not in a purchase account itself. Why? Because here they are dealing with different suppliers. So going to write in a purchase account as whatever even cash purchase and credit purchase. So later on become confused. We don't know how much you are going to pay our supplier the amount or how much you purchased by credit. Suppose any purchase return. Next you are going to see later on purchase return. That time what will happen? Become confused. For that, you want to maintain purchase book separately for credit purchases. Then, whatever the month of the credit purchases, we carry over to the purchase account. In a purchase account, as say every month, maybe you have to mention 2 sundries means total month of purchases in the credit purchases from the purchase book. In the purchase book, this total. I'm going to write here 2 sundries as per purchase book. How much? 6,16,000. Then you want to write each and every supplier name. See in your book itself they given. First one is who? Nima Electronics. Correct. See in here Nima Electronics. Suppose you want to open Nima Electronics. Okay. So we purchased 2 different period. So what is that? Now see in your CRT book page number 126. They clearly given. So August 4 we purchased one amount, correct? August 4 we purchased one amount. Okay, what is the purchases? That's what we're going to write. August 4. How much? Maybe 1,32,000. So in here, Nima Electronics, you want to write what? Here, here August 31, 2017. So here 2017, August 4 by purchases. Correct. You want to write by purchases. How much? 1,82,000. Okay, as a credit side, we have mentioned here. Okay. Credit side. Thereafter, August 10, what is that? Pawan Electronics. So we are going to open Pawan Electronics. Here. Pawan Electronics. So as usual when you do the problem, you have to open simultaneously. So that is very easy one. Here due to space purpose, you are writing separately. As a Pawan Electronics, what is the amount? See August 10, correct? August 10. You have to write 2017 August 10 by purchases. By purchases. How much? 31,050. 31,050. Okay. Thereafter, August 18, Northern Electronics. You have to mention another supplier. Northern Electronics. So, what is the date? August 18. So, 2017, August 18 by purchases. How much? 3,06,250. 3,06,250. Then August 26, Nima Electronics. Already open, correct? So August 26 by purchases. How much? Not 54, it is 58,000. That is very important. 58,000. Okay, then finally August 29. Pawan Electronics. Already opening. Yes, August 29 by purchases. How much? 38,700. 38,000. Okay, so you entered all the suppliers details in a separate supplier ledger. So you want to create two ledger. One is purchase account. Already it is existing. Whenever cash purchase, you only open it there. Now you are mentioning the month and the total of two sundries as per purchase book 6,16,000. So under that you have the suppliers account also. You want to mention different year, different date. Here only one date, August 31. Total purchase of credit purchases. Here, according to the date wise, how you are entering the supplier. You understood? Now, so whatever it is, that month you can carry over. Just any payment you have to pay it here, or again you want to continue. For example, how you are going to close here. In your book it is not there. Anyway, you want to close, you know very well. See here, maybe I want to close. So I will cancel here. Suppose that month there is no cash purchases. I am going to move for the next month. How the balancing year? So again 2017 August 30 by balance carried on same amount 6,16,000. Okay. Then I want to carry over next month. What is the next month? That is September 1. Same year. So to balance brought down. How much? 6,16,000. Similarly, I want to maintain my supplier. Now I want to know how much I purchased from Nima Electronics. So what's the total year? Okay. So what's the total year? 0, 0, 0. 8 plus 2, 10, 1, 6, 14. So 2,40,000. That is my purchases. So I am going to write here 2017 by August 31 to balance. What to write? To balance carried on. Because same total I am going to write it here. Correct? This side, nothing is here. So I have to always purchases as a supplier point of view, it will show credit balance. Similarly, as a purchases upon always debit balance. You understood now this one. Correct? Then, so what's the total? 2,40,000. Correct? So 2,40,000 are purchases. So the same total. First I have to write it here, then I have to write it here. Then I want to carry over next month. So what is that same? September 1. Okay. So by balance brought down. How much? See, this is very important. Carry down and brought down. Okay. So C bar D means carried down and carried the balance. Brought down means from the balance I am bringing for the next month opening. That's what brought down. 2,40,000. Okay. Then any purchases for September, again continuation, cumulative. Right, for particular supplier, any payment, suppose here any payment they mention, our balance will be reducing, supplier balance will be reducing as a ledger portion, as in a very well. Right. Similarly, for Pawan Electronics, what is the total here? Okay, so 69,750. So similarly, 69,750 by August 31, 2017 to balance carried on 69,750. Similarly, I am going to carry over here. Correct. September 1st by balance brought down. See, I am going to write only under the line, not here. Again. Okay. Same amount, anyway you have to write 750. See here. I am writing here this balance. Okay. Now similarly, Northern Electronics, same amount. Single transaction. So I am going to write 2017 August 31 to balance carried out. Same amount, 3,06,250. So double underline. The single transaction. Then I want to carry over here. September 1st by balance brought down. Same amount. Correct. 3,06,250. So understood now? So So once you finish our purchase book, we are going to open purchase account to record our monthly purchase of the supplier as a credit purchases. Then we want to open the supplier's account, each supplier account according to our information. Your total how many supplier? Here 1, Nima Electronics, thereafter Pawan Electronics, thereafter Northern Electronics, 3 suppliers. Collectively, total purchases for the month of August, 6,16,000. So now you understood how you are going to record credit purchases, credit transaction, especially for the purchases of the particular concern. Here, very important point, cash purchases, purchase of asset, any cash purchases or credit purchase of stationery for office use, not recorded in purchase book. That you have to keep in your mind. So for example, I will tell you, now you take page number, one of the exercise they given. There you can clearly understood. Here you take page number 157. For that, question number 13, you are going to do the purchase journal. See the transaction 23, which date July 23. Okay. There, see they are given purchase from Lumbar Furniture. So, here the business is stationery. So, we can enter stationery in purchase book. But as a purchase of furniture, it is asset, you do not enter, not going to record in purchase book. This we want to omit. Okay. That is date, which date 23, isn't it? July 23, that you mark it. So they given purchase from Lumbar Furniture. Okay, as per invoice number, 2 chairs 600 per chair, 1 table 1000 per table. Okay, so that one you should not enter in purchase book. That is very, very important because it is a asset, not a purchases of the concern. Understood? That's what only the business dealing with purchases only you have to enter in a purchase book, not asset. Then any cash purchases, thereafter any cash purchase of stationery or stationery for office use. That is very important. Maybe credit purchase of stationery use, especially for office use. You do not enter in what? Purchase book. That point you keep in your mind. For this, page number 157, once you go through it, July 23rd transaction is asset transaction. That you don't enter. You no need to enter in purchase book. That you already keep in your mind. Okay, now understood. So now I hope that you understood how you are going to record in purchase book. Under the purchase book, recording on transaction. So what is the meaning of purchase book? What are the different name of purchase book? How you are going to record in a purchase book as a format? You explain in detail with the illustration. So detailed explanation is very important. What are the total? You have to say purchase account. Then you want to open a purchase account. Then you want to mention 2 sundries as per purchase book. Thereafter, you want to open supplier's ledger. Accordingly, you want to enter the transaction database. Okay. So I hope that you understood purchase book. Then when you work out in NCERT book, you can be able to understand later on. Okay. Thank you very much.